Hello students, I am Sanat KB from Department of Physics of RBNB College, Shirampur. This is my second lecture on the topic electrostatics of the subject physics for 11th science standard. In previous lecture, we saw about that what it means by electrostatics. Electrostatics is a branch of physics which deals the study of rest charge or stationary charge. Already we studied there. We also see the saw the basic properties of charges. There are four basic properties of charges already we studied. First one is additive nature of charge. Second one is a quantization of charge. Third one, conservation of charge. And fourth one, the force between two charges. These are the basic properties of charge. Now today we are going to new article about Coulomb's law in electrostatics concerned with force between two charges. Now we have to study the Coulomb's law in electrostatics. Coulomb's law in electrostatics. In a scalar form. Coulomb's law in electrostatics. See the statement. The force of attraction or repulsion between two point charges in rest is directly proportional to product of magnitudes of two charges and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. This is the statement of Coulomb's law in electrostatics. Now here we repeat again. The force of attraction or repulsion between two charges in rest is directly proportional to product of magnitudes of two charges and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. Now, mathematical statement of this Coulomb's law is this F is directly proportional to magnitude of two charges, that is Q1, Q2, inversely proportional to square of distance between them. This is the mathematical statement of Coulomb's law in a vector form. Now we have to explain here this Coulomb's law in electrostatics. To see the explanation of this Coulomb's law. Now here consider two charges of magnitudes Q1 and Q2 which are separated by a distance r. Now there is some force of attraction or repulsion. Means if there are two like charges, then there is a repulsion between that two charges. If there are these charges are unlike charges, means one positive another negative, there is a force of attraction, and therefore word is there, the force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges. And now our simplicity, we consider here, two charges of magnitudes Q1 and Q2 which are separated by a distance r. Now here according to Coulomb's law, the force of attraction or repulsion is, now this force is directly proportional to product of magnitude of two charges, and this force is again inversely proportional to square of distance between them. Now combining these two equations, F is directly proportional to Q1, Q2 and inversely proportional to r square. This is the mathematical statement of Coulomb's law in electrostatics in scalar form. Now we write this F is equal to, taking some constant k, Q1, Q2 divided by r square, where k is constant of proportionality sign. K is constant of proportionality sign. Now in this way we explain this Coulomb's law in electrostatics. Now simply question is asked that state Coulomb's law in electrostatics for 2 marks. At that time you have to write statement for 1 mark and explanation for 1 mark. This is about the Coulomb's law in electrostatics. Okay. Now we have to see the next article in that topic is dielectric constant, that is relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Now we write the first definition of this dielectric constant or relative permittivity. The ratio of absolute permittivity of medium to permittivity of vacuum or free space is called relative permittivity or dielectric constant or dielectric constant here. That is this dielectric constant is equal to, it is the ratio of that permittivity of medium, which is denoted by epsilon, divided by permittivity of vacuum or free space, which is denoted by epsilon 0. And now this dielectric constant or relative permittivity, this K is equal to this epsilon upon epsilon 0. This is the relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Now here we consider that force of attraction or repulsion in vacuum, that is a force in a vacuum is equals to that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, that two charges Q1 Q2 into R square. Now force in a medium, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R square. Now this force in a vacuum divided by force in a medium, that is a relative permeability, that relative permittivity or dielectric constant is equals to this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 divided by R square, whole this divided by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon, that Q1 Q2 divided by this R square. Now cancel some common terms and you get that only here epsilon divided by epsilon 0, and this is the permeability constant K. Now this is again the ratio of two permittivities. Now here easily we can explain this relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Now here if this relative permittivity for this water is 80. It is a ratio of same quantity. There is no unit for this term. And now this force for water, this force for water is equals to that force for this vacuum divided by 80. Now this permeability for water is 80. Means in this way this force of attraction or repulsion decreases the term 1/18th force produced by this in a vacuum medium. And now this means that when 2 point charges are placed same distance apart in water, the force between them is reduced to 1/18th. The force reduced to 1/18th of the force between the same two charges. Thus, a material medium reduces the force between charges by a factor of this relative permittivity. Now, in this way here, shortly we completed this small article from this topic, that is a relative permittivity or a dielectric constant. And now we can see again the small article here concerning the topic is the definition of that unit charge or unit coulomb. Charge can be measured in a SI in a coulomb, you know that. And now we have to define here the 1 unit or 1 coulomb charge here. For that purpose we consider that equation. Suppose that two charges Q1 and Q2 which are separated by distance R, and then force of attraction or repulsion F is equal to, taking some of that constant F upon 4 pi epsilon 0, the value of K here, that is a magnitude of product of that two charges Q1 Q2 and inversely proportional to distance between them. This is the value of force of attraction or repulsion there. Now here put this value epsilon 0 is equal to 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12, that 12 C square Nm, Coulomb square per Newton meter is the unit of this permittivity. Now this two charges, after explaining these terms, now value of these terms is comes to be, putting the value of epsilon 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12, we get the 9 into 10 raised to 9, this q1 q2 r square. Now if here that two charges q1 is equal to q2 is equal to 1 coulomb, and this distance between the two charges is m, then what is the value of F? That force is equal to 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton here. F is equal to 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton, value of this force if this q1 q2 is a 1 coulomb and r is equal to 1 meter. Now from that one we have to define that 1 coulomb here. Right here the definition of 1 coulomb. From that equation, when force is equals to 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. Now we can make the definition of that 1 coulomb. Or unit coulomb. 1 coulomb is the amount of charge. 1 coulomb is the amount of charge which when placed in distance, which when placed at a distance of 1 meter from another charge of same magnitude experiences a force of 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. That same magnitude here in a vacuum matra. Medium between that two charges is a vacuum. At that time value of force is 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. Now this medium is a vacuum. Means here we repeat again the definition of this 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb is the amount of charge. 1 coulomb is amount of charge which when placed at a distance of 1 meter, from another charge of same magnitude in a vacuum. It experiences a force 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. And in this way, from that equation we make the definition of this 1 coulomb. Now here 1 coulomb, value of that 1 coulomb is a very large, and now there are some small units of that coulomb. That is 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 microcoulomb, or 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus that nanocoulomb NC, and this 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 picocoulomb. These are the small units of coulomb which are related by this factor, that is 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 microfarad, 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 nano coulomb, here micro coulomb, and now here 1 coulomb is equal to 10 raised to minus pico coulomb. These relations are useful to convert this charge in coulomb to micro coulomb, nano coulomb, pico coulomb. These are very useful to solving some problems concerned with this electrostatics. And now today we studied here what is the statement of that Coulomb's law in electrostatics and its explanation, and mathematical statement of that Coulomb's law. We again explain the short article that relative permittivity or dielectric constant, that ratio of two permittivities already we explained here. And then lastly we saw about the small article definition of 1 coulomb charge. Now we can stop here. Okay.